What's up, guys? It is Monday. We are doing this vlog today. Right now I'm heading to the ATA show in Indianapolis, Indiana. We're going to get there, check into the hotel. We're going to meet up with Jeff Beeler from Antler Grow. He's the one that invited me out. I'm going to be working for him out here at the show. And while we're here, we're also going to be checking out a bunch of the companies that we work with, including Clean Shot, Lighted Knox, Can Cooker, all the rest of them. We're going to go around, and some of them I have met, some I have not met yet. Right now it's about 8:30 in the morning. I have about an 8-hour drive. It's super cold today. It's like 20 degrees out. So I'm gonna sit back, and once I get around the area, around the hotel, I'll check back in with you guys. But right now we got a long drive. Guys, we are in Indiana. We're about, I think, about 40 miles away. It's been a long day, almost 9 hours of driving. I'm ready to get out of this car. Can't take it anymore.
That's why this is priceless. Well, I don't. Bo gets it. Come on, Bo. Really? Come on, man. Come on, man. He gets me. Killing you.
Alright. Kind of count it down. So give me 3 seconds, and then I'll introduce and then hand it over to you guys.
Sure. All right. You need to be in the middle. Really good.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. One second. Record.
I need to get out and try.
Go ahead, Marty. Let me get wide
I might start here and then just start expanding.
There you go. Because that right there takes a smaller picture.
Yeah.
You won't have all 5 of us in
Well, I'll kind of back up after I introduce them, and then whoever's talking.
Yeah. All right. Where are you going to be standing at, Emily? Just mean you can stand right next to it if you want.
Okay.
Or whatever you want.
Like right here.
Okay. I'll do that. All right.
Okay, ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, we are here at the Antler Grow booth at ATA. We've got an exciting new product to tell you about.
Red sauce.
We've got the Antler Grow team here. And the best part, one of the best parts.
Hey, good morning. ATA. All right.
Before we get going, we want to let everyone know that if you comment or ask a question during this live stream or 48 hours after, we have a great package of Antler Grow to give away. So make sure that you're leaving a comment and participating. And on that, we'll turn it over to the guys and talk about the product.
That giveaway is 4 gallons, and that 4 gallons does 20 acres. It's 1 ounce of product per gallon of water. I'm Jeff Beeler. This is Spook's fan. That's Dave Richmond. That's Bo Collone, and that's JD down there. Do a little bit of everything all together. Spook has a show called I Am Lethal. David has Whitetail Obsessions. Bo does a lot of our videography and commercials that you see on the Outdoor Channel and Sportsman. And JD is Spook's cameraman. Yeah. Editor, driver, everything. Bush hog.
Spending like hours.
Bugs are eating the grasses that have been sprayed. Now the birds are eating the bugs and the seed heads on those plants that have been sprayed. So now they've lost them. We shot 3 turkeys last year with 2-inch plus spurs, 12-inch beards. They were 2 years old. We took them to taxidermy. The taxidermy was like, where do these things come from? And it's just, they're reaching their full potential. You're not doing anything that's not organic. You're just giving it to where they are using it. They can't get something on nothing that's there.
That's great. Alex wants to know how your results have been in northern climates. For example, northern Minnesota. Any results?
The northern climates, we have a shorter growing season, and it's so you're going to want to hammer the food plots. Even after the snow, all that. Obviously, you can't spray anymore, but year round, all the states, it's been the same results. The reason we do our testing in Florida, we do it on a regular lease. This is 20 guys, 20 members on a lease. Regular old lease, no frills, no nothing. And we're growing 150, 160 inch bucks down there, 220, 230 pounds. This is in Florida. You know, it's all natural with a hunting lease, highly pressured, and so anybody can do this. You know, we're not doing this in fenced areas and all that. We're doing it in every area you can think of across the board. I mean, Spook uses it in many, many states. We actually did a thing with Babe Winkleman in Minnesota a few months ago, and we flew up there and hung out with him for the day, and they're spraying their stuff, and they wanted to know, they got it in Harrisburg, I believe, last year, at the Harrisburg show, and they wanted to know what was going on because they didn't, you know, everything comes out, we're hunters, we're going to try it. You know, hey, let's try this, and if it works, we'll get more. If it doesn't work, okay, you know, it's out to the curb. But it works great in any state. You know, in the winter you can't spray, but all that nutrition is locked into those plants that you sprayed in the fall.
Hey Jeff, we got a guy in Canada who knows ship it to Canada. What the expense?
I do not know the expense. We can ship it to Canada. The first we've shipped so far is Spain. It can be done, anything can be done. All you gotta do is email us and ask us. We'll be glad to work with you in any which way we can. You know, we sell up to 250-gallon totes to ranchers. You know, so that's what we started off with, was more of a commercial grade product that we wanted to bring to the outdoorsman. You know, the outdoors, in my eyes, has been lacking on one thing, and that's a good nutrition that's good for all animals and the plant life and everything else. So we like, as hunters, we like to leave things better off than they were. You know, outdoorsmen, they want to have food plots, you know, which has really come on in the last 10, 15 years, the food plots, you know. The crops, which is basically a big food plot, that's been around for years, you know, so everybody hunts the crops, but as a hunter, we have little kill plots, quarter acre, third acre, and then we have maybe 2 or 3 acres here and there, but food is what it's all about, you know, and the natural vegetation is the backbone of all deer herds. You know, you got 700-something plant species throughout the country that deer browse on, whether it be, you know, your mass crop or your greenery, no matter what it is, certain times of year they're going to eat certain things. Well, if it's all sprayed, they're getting it all, so now next year, they're going to see all the benefits from that. We were talking to our neighbor there by our hunt camp in North Florida, and he said he's seeing more 1-year-old 8-pointers than he's ever seen in his life. You know, he's used to seeing spikes and 4 points and all that. Now, you know, you gotta remember, the mom, the doe, is the one that produces the buck. If she's healthy and she's been eating this sprayed stuff, you know, you see does don't really get on mineral too much because it's not palatable. You know, you see a few bucks, you get a few buck pictures and all that. You know, we've all put mineral out there, and the does are the ones that need it, you know, and they're not getting it. So by the does eating this, now the fawns, when they hit the ground, they have bigger crystals on their head, you know, the buck fawns, and it just, they blossom after that. And it's just
really when you're going to notice, if somebody's going to get serious about this, they use it over a 5, 6, 7, 8 year period of time where you raise a whole generation of deer, does, and bucks that have been living on antler grow treated plants. That's when you're going to notice the difference. That's when your antler size is going to go up significantly, because you're going to have a healthy doe having a healthy fawn, drinking the healthiest meal, and then starts eating the healthiest plants. And so it's going to take, you know, some time to notice the full benefit, but you know, it's not just benefiting the bucks. Obviously, it's also benefiting the does.
I don't know of any hunting product that benefits everything.
the birds.
I mean, it's so conservation friendly because you're enhancing the plant, the animals, and it just year to year to year. I mean, if you put a mineral lick out, it's just right there.
Right.
You know, with this, it's just, it enhances everything.
Yeah.
Well, just like you said, deer don't eat dirt.
Right.
It's just not natural. You're putting what they need on the plants they're already eating.
Correct.
I mean, it's common sense. I mean, it's not common sense. It's not hard.
You know, in a lot of those states where you have that wasting disease,
Yeah.
you know, where it just goes from one deer to another and they're passing it, you know, whether it's food that's been kind of thrown down and they're all grazing in there. But this kind of comes out of it. JD said it's an awesome conservation. Have you seen this on this tripod? You probably don't carry the tripod because you're carrying a mud bucket. But I got this little, have you seen this bubble level on this? Turns it into a bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's sweet. Turns any tripod that doesn't have a ball. Here, jump on the other side, dude. You gotta slide down this way.
Which way?
This way. Get that sign behind you instead of just
Oh, yeah.
the random hole. And, Yeah, don't go that far. Don't go that far. Yeah. There you go. Right there.
I think you turn the film on.
Yeah, we got to make it look like a campfire story, don't we? Not just sitting late.
Got this deer like looking over your shoulder. It's perfect.
And the biggest one's about 15 acres, but it's all high water stuff. And always we have the wood ducks.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of the way we are at home. I live, well, actually, on the Duck River. There's things with that name that'd be everywhere. We do.
Is that why you're the Duck River hunter?
Yeah. Yeah, that was the name for a hunting club for a long time.
I like it.
And 2015.
So 14, probably 15 years ago now, I started deer hunting. And very first time in a tree stand, I ended up shooting a 14-point buck that scored 185 inches. Took it to the taxidermy shop, and it was like a week before Christmas time, and the taxidermy shop had called us and said that somebody broke into the shop and stole my deer, stole the horns, stole the whole thing. Didn't know where it was. They filed a police report, everything that we could possibly do to try to get it back, try to get it found. We called the police. We actually went over to some radio hosts to get the word out about my deer being missing. And pretty much after a few months, pretty much gave up thinking it was gone. Another state, never see it again. So 13 years went by, and my new taxidermist told me about this website about lost and found deer. So I went on there and made a post about it, and sure enough, 3 days later, a 14-year-old kid sent me a message and said he'd seen my deer inside of a gun shop hanging on the wall. That's how we got. So I'm thinking, whatever, never, it's not it. So I said, next time you go in there, take a picture of it and send it to me. Sure enough, he went there the next day with his father, sent me a picture of it, and it was my deer from 14 years ago that I shot. Got in my car, drove, it was probably about an hour and a half away, called the police department. The cop met me there, and luckily he was actually a deer hunter, so he understood it. So I gave him pictures of the deer that I shot. He went into the store, told the owner, or checked the deer out, make sure it was mine, talked to the owner, come out and got me. And long story short, I ended up getting my deer back after 14 years of missing, got it back, and then a year later, I entered it into the Maryland Trophy Deer Contest, and it came in first place.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Good story.
14 years ago, got it back.
Very good.